so sweet to trust in Jesus. I'm Pastor Steve Hay, and this is Asbury Church. Welcome to this devotion. Robert Morgan wrote of "'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus" this: "How fitting that a missionary should write this hymn about faith and trust." Louisa M.R. Stead was born in around 1850, in Dover, England. When she was about 21, she immigrated to the U.S., and after she arrived here, she attended a revival service, a tent service, and there her heart was stirred to serve as a missionary. She applied to be a missionary in China, but they determined that her health was not strong enough for the travels or the climate, and so she was declined as a candidate for mission work. 'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus. Now, her plans were foiled there, but shortly after being declined as a candidate for mission work, she got married to Mr. Steed, and they had a child, and they were living in Long Island and took a picnic on the shores, north shores of Long Island. There, during the picnic, Mr. Steed saw that there was a child out in the water that was drowning, and he went out to help, and he drowned. 'Tis so hard to trust in Jesus. Well, Louisa and their then 4-year-old daughter grieved, and Louisa was getting stronger physically and spiritually, and applied again to be in mission work, and went to South Africa and took Lily, their 4-year-old daughter, with them. There she wrote this song, "'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus." The second verse reads, "Oh, how sweet to trust in Jesus, just to trust his cleansing blood, just in simple faith to plunge me 'neath the healing, cleansing flood." And then the chorus, which I often sing to myself in the car or other places when I'm in need, "'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus, how I've proved him over and over. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more." Louisa served as a missionary in South Africa for 15 years. While there, she married Robert Woodhouse. She had her health damaged, and Robert and Louisa, returned to the States, where Robert, became a Methodist minister. And they served at churches in the Methodist system. So another twist in her life's plot, to have to return from the mission field. 'Tis so hard to trust in Jesus at times. By 1900, she had regained her health, and Louisa and Robert attended a missionary conference in New York, and their spirits were so stirred up again that they applied again to return to South Africa, and this time they were accepted, and Louisa's daughter, Lily, went with them. They went and served in what was then called Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe, and they served there for years. And Louisa wrote this: "In connection with this whole mission, there are glorious possibilities. One cannot, in the face of the peculiar difficulties, help saying, 'Who is sufficient for these things?' But with simple confidence and trust, we may and do say, 'Our sufficiency is God.'" Louisa retired from mission work in 1911 and passed away there in Rhodesia, what we call Zimbabwe. She passed away in 1917. But what of the daughter Lily? Thanks for asking. She ended up marrying D.A. Carson, a great Methodist missionary there in that part of the world, and a writer motivating thousands of Methodists to go into the mission field around the world. While studying in Israel this past summer, I got to, one of my fellow students was from Zimbabwe, and so that was a treat to have that personal connection. 'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus. Amen.
'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus and to take Him at His word, just to rest upon His promise and to know, thus saith the Lord. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust Him, how I've proved Him more and more. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust Him more. I'm so glad I learned to trust Thee, precious Jesus, Savior, friend, and I know that Thou art with me, wilt be with me to the end. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust Him, how I've proved Him more and more. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust Him